Traveling. Don't give me that look, number 11. You were traveling. Now hand it over. Easy. Eagles ball. Who wants it? Hey, how's it going? I'm Vic. I'm reffing the basketball games for the middle school girls Tri-County playoffs this season. My job is to make sure all the players follow the rules of the game, to play hard, but to play fair. But the competition gets pretty fierce around here, so I am also here to keep the peace. Peace is proving you care more about each other than winning an argument. I've seen it 100 times before. Girls come out onto the court, best friends, but leave screaming at each other. Not just with their opponents either, girls on the same team. Why didn't you pass me the ball? I can't believe that you missed that shot. I'm never talking to you again. Friendships busted, and over what? A game. Just last week, we had this one girl, Sasha, who got crazy mad at one of her best friends on the team. See, Sasha's coach benched her for the second half of the game so Daniela could get more playing time, and Sasha was all, "That's not fair. I'm better than Daniela. She should sit on the bench." She was taking it out on Daniela, and you know what? Maybe it wasn't fair for the coach to bench her, but that's no reason to hurt a friend. Am I right? Hey. Traveling. Anyway, today's story is about two guys who are close to getting into a fight until one of the guys does something that totally wasn't fair. No, hey. You better watch it, 11.
The Bible isn't just a book of random stories. It's 66 different books that come together to tell one story. An incredible one. About God's love for us. And now for an amazing story. Inspired by the book of Genesis, chapter 13, verses 5 to 18.
When God called Abram to leave his home and family in Haran, he took his nephew Lot along, and over time, God blessed them with large numbers of sheep and cattle and donkeys.
Abram and Lot and their households moved around often because they were always in search of good grass and water for their animals. But that didn't stop their herdsmen from clashing.
Hey, get off of that grass. I'm using it for Abram's sheep tomorrow.
Ah, but I've already conveyed Lot's sheep to these premises, and possession is 9.7 of the law.
Oh, shut your trap.
Speak with a civil tongue, old man.
You gonna make me?
Indubitably.
Abram may have spent many sleepless nights wondering what to do about the rising conflict.
Lot is family. We can't keep arguing like this.
Abram's wife, Sarai, sighed and gave up on sleep for the moment. She glanced out at the door of the tent at the blaze of stars across the night sky.
God gave the land of Canaan to you and your descendants. Exactly. God did it. So he'll give us a way out of this.
Lot is your nephew. Surely he can listen to you.
This isn't just about us, you know. The Canaanites and Perizzites who live around here, they watch us. What will they think of our God if I can't even get along with my own family?
What about we stay on one side of the Jordan River and Lot takes the other?
I don't know.
Sighing again, Sarai slid back under the quilt and pulled the pillow over her head. Abram continued to gaze out at the endless night sky.
I will give this land to you and your children. Isn't that what you said, God?
The next morning, Abram called for Lot, and together they hiked to the top of a high hill.
I don't want to argue anymore.
Agreed.
And I don't want our herdsmen arguing either.
Nope. No way, no how.
I mean, we're family.
Right you are.
Here's the whole land in front of us. Just look at it.
Yep, looking with my eyes.
To the right, the Jordan River Valley spread out beneath them, green and grassy, dotted with towns and cities. And to the left, the land was dusty, empty.
Let's separate. If you go left, I'll go right.
And if, oh, no. Yeah, I see where you're going with this. Just because the whole Canaan thing is like between you and God or something,
You're gonna stick me with the dusty hills while you take all the good grass down in the valley.
Wait. I said if. If you choose to go right instead, down into the valley, I'll go to the left.
You'll what?
I'll go left. Take my herds and flocks out of the river valley.
Oh, what's the catch?
There isn't one.
Is that right?
No, it's left.
Oh, right.
Well, either way is right.
But left can't be right?
Who's on first?
What?
Never mind. Just pick where you want to go.
Lot glanced back down at the lush green river valley and smiled. He really didn't see that there was any question.
I'll go right. Down to the Jordan River.
Well then, I'll go to the west.
So the two men separated. Lot took his family and herds east, descending into the valley, and Abram took his flocks and tents west, out of the valley, and set up camp. Later that night, as he sat there by the fire watching the dying embers, he heard God speak.
Abram. God?
Look north and south, east and west. I will give you all the land you see. I will give it forever to you and your family, who comes after you. I will make them like the dust of the earth. Can dust be counted?
Abram glanced at the bare earth around their campsite and smiled faintly.
No. No, it can't.
Go, walk through the land. See how long and wide it is. I am giving it to you.
Thank you, God. Thank you.
Soon after, Abram traveled to Hebron. There he set up his tents beneath the lone tall trees and built an altar to honor God.
That's time. So, to avoid a huge fight that could have hurt their relationship, Abram allowed his nephew Lot to pick the best land to live on. Now, was that fair? Of course not. Abram was the leader of the family. He should get to live on the best land. But Abram gave up what was fair because his relationship with his nephew was more important. Fairness is very important to you and me, isn't it? Think about it. How many times have you said, "That's not fair"? Probably a lot, and when you say it, it's probably over some really huge deal, like who gets to pick what TV show to watch or whose turn it is to load the dishwasher. But the next time you hear the words, "that's not fair," coming out of your mouth, stop and think for a minute. Is it going to start an argument over a really huge deal or something that won't matter in a day or two? Could you keep an argument from ever starting if you decided to let go of what you thought was fair? When it comes to making peace, oftentimes that means putting the needs of others before your own. And it's not always going to seem fair, but hopefully you'll decide that peace is worth it. The one thing to remember today is this: prove you care more about others by letting go of what's fair. All right, people, enough chit-chat. Let's shoot some hoops. 11? I'm letting it go this time.